As you may be aware, the ministry handled that well. There are no riots, there's no famine, no starving people. So these are all a testament to how far agriculture has gone. And like I said, it's a new thinking that anything is possible. No more BAU.
This is the interview, and my guest, Ibrahima Jawara. He is the project coordinator of the Central Project Coordinating Unit of the Ministry of Agriculture. He is also the author of this book right here in front of us, which says Development Projects from 1994 to 2012 of President Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh. He's also the son of the former President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sadauda Karabai Jawara. Somewhere at the back of this book, I have been taken aback. He was born in Tenerife. You're not a Gambian, huh?
Absolutely, I'm 100%.
Anyway, Ibrahima, let me take you now to when you launched this book. I mean, the turnouts there and the number of books sold did make you feel elated that at least job well done. Did that occur to you?
Absolutely. It was a Saturday morning. There were quite a few activities at the same time. But the turnout was good. We had the Honorable Justice Raymond Sock, Chief Justice of the Gambia, who launched the book on behalf of President Jammeh. We had cabinet ministers, Honorable Balagaba Jahumpa, who chaired the occasion. Also Honorable Solomon Owens, Minister of Agriculture, and Honorable Francis Lee Timboj were all there. My mother was there, my wife, friends, colleagues from the ministry, the former speaker, Fatmata Jahumpa, and we also had two prominent Senegalese politicians who came over just for the launching. Abdoulaye Makhtar Diop, the former Minister of Sports and Modernization of Senegal, who is now a Member of Parliament, and also Doudou Issa Niasse, who is the Deputy Mayor of Dakar, as well as being a Senegalese Member of Parliament, and a Member of Parliament of the ECOWAS Parliament. And they came to show solidarity with their brother and leader, President Jammeh, and they reiterated the strong ties between Gambia and Senegal. Now, of course, GRTS, I must say thank you, because the launching went out live on radio. It was in all the local languages. So even those who couldn't make it were still able from their homes to listen to the whole thing. And it was also shown later in the news. So, and of course the books that were taken as well, we took 75 books and all were sold.
I'm sure remuneration would not be very central here as to what you felt emotionally. I mean, here was a book being launched, the ceremony itself being broadcast live. It's never happened before. You have made history, by the way. Ibrahima Jawara was the first person who launched the book and it was broadcast live on radio. But then the book is being sold at $1,500. I'll have to dip my hand so deep into my pocket to just flush out $1,500. That's a little bit on the high side. Is it okay to sell a book for $1,500?
Well, like I mentioned,
it's not you. You're not the businessman.
The publisher,
yes,
knows what went into making
he
the
determines how much it is being sold.
In consultation with the author.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you look at the book, it's hardback. And if you look at the front cover and the spine, it has a gold leaf stamping.
Good product.
It's 135 GSM glossy. It has over 285 color photographs and illustrations. It is also, well, you can't see it from here probably, but it's also stitched. It is also stitched, and it has a dust jacket as well. So what the publisher had in mind is a book that will last for generations, because this is a book that has to be durable. It is not a novel that you will read once and put aside. It's a book that you're going to pick up every day or every other day. If you remember something, you pick it up. It's not a book you're going to read and enjoy it as a fiction novel or something. It's like a dictionary. The dictionary is on your table. You're going to use it every day or at least every other day. So that's why the book has been done like this. And of course, that increases the cost. But we try to make it as cheaply as possible to make it available to everybody. Yeah.
And 1,500 is quite a good price. I was just trying to pull your leg somewhere. 1,500 is worth the effort, and the product itself is worth 1,500 Lassie. Will there be another book? Would you write another book?
Yes, we are discussing myself and the publisher for another book.
Don't write about me, by the way. Any idea what you're going to write about next?
Well, it'll be about something African anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll not let the cat out of the bag for the moment. But do you wish to acknowledge anyone? I'm sure your wife must have been a little bit frustrated. At night you're there, she's in the bed, and you're sitting out there in the living room, and you're putting pen to paper, you're on the laptop, she's out there. There are friends who say, Ibrahim, well, you call friends, they want to help here and there. There must be people who are very special in putting this thing together to you.
Yes. Well, to start with, His Excellency the President, like I said, who gave his moral support. And of course, the achievements wouldn't be documented if it wasn't for him. So there's a story, or there's a book to be written, because he actually did those things. The publisher who had the faith and the conviction to go through with this without any hesitation. I mean, he saw the manuscript, the draft, and he quickly saw it for what it was, and he jumped into it. I mean, without him, it would have been difficult for me to publish the book. Like you mentioned, my wife, who was neglected for a while, and my kids. Modu Drame, my good friend and lawyer. Moses Jallo, Dr. Moses Jallo. He also had a lot of input and support in getting the book to where it is today. Other people who helped with the post-publishing included Tony Tabal, Jamil Tabal, Jibril Salah, my boss, the PAMPSEC, Sid Drame, Benjamin Roberts, the Director General of Gambia Tourism Board, who reviewed the book. Of course, did I mention my mother as well, who flew in to cut a trip to the UK short to come and launch the book. Yeah, and of course, if I forgot anybody else, I apologize. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to write this book, I mean, you may want to see this book used as a source of reference, just like you said, a dictionary. You expect this book to be found in every office, in every school. Where do you expect to see this book around?
Well, like you just mentioned, in every office, every school, every embassy, every consul, every university, both in Gambia and abroad. Because it's important to have a balanced view of any subject. And today, unfortunately, if you go on the internet, you Google the Gambia a lot of stuff comes up.